Shout it loud, but I can't hear a word you say. Talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. Shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, far away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Far away, far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Down, but it's you who have further to fall. Ghost town and haunted love. Raise your voice. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, far away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Far away, far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. I'm titanium, stone heart, machine gun, fight out the ones who run. Stone heart as a bulletproof glass. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, far away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Far away, far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. I am titanium. I'm titanium. When you try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, but you can't sleep. Stuck in a river, and tears come streaming down your face. When you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse? try to fix you. And high up above or down below, when you're too in love to let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know just what you're worth. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Tears stream down your face when you lose something you cannot replace. Tears stream down your face, and tears stream down your face.
Sorry.
So,
Do I have to move over? Good afternoon and welcome to Erindale College graduation ceremony for 2022. My name is Ashley and this is Joey, and we will be your Year 11 hosts for the ceremony. We ask, if you have not already done so, to please turn off all mobile phones so we can enjoy the proceedings without disruption. Thank you. We would like to welcome our invited guests, Brownfield guest speaker, Jeffrey Bollard, Tuggeranong Community Council Vice President, Paul Stiles, Erindale College Board Chair, Chris Hanger, Erindale College PNC President, Brian Kilder, Rotary Club President, and John Britton, Rotary Club Youth Director. To all our special guests, thank you so much for taking this time to attend our graduation ceremony and help celebrate the success of the Year 12 students of 2022. Tahaliana couldn't join us for this afternoon, so I would like to introduce Joey Louis, who will offer the acknowledgement of country.
we acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land we are leaning on, the Ngunnawal people. We acknowledge and respect their continuing culture and contribution they made to the life of Erindale College and this region. We would also like to acknowledge and welcome Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders, leaders past, present, and emerging. I now welcome Ashley Bolden to sing the national anthem with Emily Ball on the keyboard. If you are able to, could you please stand? Thank you, Ashley and Emily. Can we now please formally welcome this evening's most important guest, the graduating class of 2022. Graduating students, it is for you that we are gathered here this evening to celebrate your individual and collective successes. Your family and friends hope that this event marks the beginning of a long, happy, and successful life, whether that beginning is in further education, in specialist training for a career, or in employment. So, for all of you embarking on new, exciting, and sometimes perplexing journeys, we wish you all well for your future. Welcome. Please welcome to the stage Danielle Banks, Principal of Erindale College, to deliver the Principal's Address.
Good evening. Welcome to our special guests, to the students, teachers, families and friends, and a very special warm welcome to our Year 12 graduating cohort for 2022. Tonight we take some time to reflect on the year that you've had, a moment to note the achievements you've made, the goals you've reached, and the skills you've acquired during your years at Erindale College. We thank your families and friends for their help in supporting you on that way, and look around at how well loved you are. Your years at the college will have provided you with much confidence and momentum to launch into your next phase with high expectations for yourselves. I'm so proud of the students here tonight. What a year we've been through together. Just to remind ourselves, it started with Novak Djokovic being deported and refused entry to the Australian Open for refusing to be vaccinated. Ash Barty became the first Australian woman to win the Australian Open women's singles since 1978, and this was followed by Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Beijing became the first city to host both the summer and winter Olympic and Paralympic events. In Australia, we experienced the beginning of record flooding in much of the country. We gained a new Prime Minister and a new governing party, while the UK lost 2 Prime Ministers and the longest reigning monarch of 70 years and 214 days, Queen Elizabeth II. The FIFA World Cup was held in Qatar for the first time, and the world population reached 8 billion. In Australia, we experienced mass-scale cyber attacks on some of our biggest institutions. We ended with an energy crisis and rapid inflation. The Wiggles took out the Triple J Hottest 100 at the start of the year. We said goodbye to Olivia Newton-John, and we ended up with Baker Boy, a Long-U man, as the winner of Artist and Album of the Year. Whew, that was a lot. And through all of that, these students here and their educators maintain their focus to progress their learning and to maintain their determination to achieve a senior secondary certificate. And you've each achieved in your chosen fields, whether sporting or academic, or excelling in the 21st century skills of collaboration, communication and creativity. We need you. We need you to step up and take your place in our world. The complex challenges of now will be very different and will need different thinking than what we've had before. And each and every one of you will be part of that solution. I just want to share a story of Eric Musambani with you. Eric grew up in Equatorial Guinea, a small nation in West Africa in the 1980s, and Eric always dreamed of being a swimmer. But there were no swimming pools in his country. The local fishermen taught him how to swim in the rivers and the Atlantic Ocean, and eventually there was one small 13-metre pool at an international hotel that let him train there for 3 hours a week. In the year 2000, the International Olympic Committee gave a wild card to Equatorial Guinea as a developing nation to participate in the Summer Olympics in Sydney, Australia, just down the road here. Eric was chosen to represent his country as the first swimmer in the history of his nation. It was the first time he had left his country. It took him 3 days to travel from Equatorial Guinea to Australia. And at the Sydney International Aquatic Centre, when Musambani saw his first 50-metre Olympic-sized swimming pool, he said he was so scared. He was scared to compete, feeling that it was much too big for what he was used to. I was afraid of doing something that everyone would laugh at, but a voice in my mind just kept saying, "Go for it, you can do it." In the days leading up to the event, Musambani trained with the American swim team and to study their techniques. He would ask other swimmers and trainers for advice. Some ignored him, but some lent him a helping hand. And it was a South African coach who worked with him to improve his approach. This coach also saw him training in Bermuda shorts that he'd bought at a second-hand store and gave him a proper swim brief and goggles, telling Musambani that his outfit was not regulation and that he would be disqualified. So a petrified Musambani was the only man in his heat, the other two being disqualified for starting before the gun. So not only were the eyes of 17,000 spectators solely on him, but billions around the world were watching him that day. Eric initially thought he was the one disqualified, and when the referee told him he was the one that would get to swim, he was even more nervous because everyone in the world would be watching me. Musambani made an energetic start in the first 50 metres, but his lack of learning proper breathing techniques caught up with him. And in the final half of the race, he struggled to stay afloat, so much so that those on the sidelines contemplated jumping in to help him actually get out of the water. But it was then I started to hear the crowd screaming and shouting and encouraging me to go, go, go. And it was that noise, that crowd, that gave me the strength to finish. His efforts captured the crowds around him, and they were all on their feet to support him to meet his goal. Musambani finished the race with a time of 1 minute and 52 seconds, the slowest recorded time in Olympic history. But the fans didn't care. They were cheering him on as if he had shattered every world record. I was the first swimmer from my country to compete in 100-metre freestyle in the Olympics, and I am so happy that I did that. Even if my time was not good, I did it. Nicknamed Eric the Eel, Musambani quickly became a media sensation and was thrust into a whirlwind of press tours and sponsorships and interviews. And Eric has used that publicity to fundraise, and he has built 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools in his country where he now works as head coach for Equatorial Guinea's national swim team. And gone are the days when aspiring equatorial swimmers had to train in the open water. So what? So what do we learn from Eric Musambani's story? Eric is a national and international hero, but he also failed spectacularly. What Eric the Eel teaches us is that success is how you define it. Success is staying true to your dreams and your passions and finding your way. And those around you will carry you and support you. And in doing this, you will create opportunities for others. Tonight, you graduate from Erindale College. So what? What will you do with that? What matters is how you will take the relationships that you've made with teachers and peers and support staff, the knowledge you've learned, the skills you've gained, and how you will pass those on. What matters is the journey and how you apply yourself. Pick yourself up after a setback and just keep going. You will come across adversity. You will encounter obstacles and challenges, but just like Eric the Eel, you will find a way to make a difference and make a contribution to your community and our world. You're going to find naysayers in every turn that you make. Don't listen. Just visualize your goal, know exactly where you want to go. Trust yourself. Get out there and work like hell, break some of the rules, and never, ever be afraid of failure. You will build back stronger every time. And we will be watching closely to see the paths that you take and that you create. Have a wonderful summer. Be careful, be kind, and congratulations.
Thank you, Danielle. We will now be entertained by Ashley Bolden performing Transparent.
wishing you were stuck like a hidden tattoo. Wish you saw me crying, wishing you my pain. I kinda wish marks of hate you created me, make it go away. I know you never see it through my eyes. I know you never notice my smile's a disguise. I know that you'd stand by me as I rise, even till the day you fly at sunrise. Miss the kid I used to be, young and unbroken. Miss the things that I still have, it confuses me. Slowly forgotten the things I thought were easy, that mean the world to me. And trust me, I'm trying. I know you never see it through my eyes. I know you never notice my smile's a disguise. I know that you'd stand by me as I rise, even till the day you fly at sunrise. Miss the person I used to be, a figure lost too early. Always wanted to grow up, and now I wanna stay young. I know you never see it through my eyes. I know you never notice my smile's a disguise. I know that you'd stand by me as I rise, even till the day you fly at sunrise. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. Please welcome to the stage our Deputy Principal, Gary Lawson, to introduce our guest speaker.
Thanks very much, Joey. And how about another round of applause for Ashley? Wasn't that great? Look, today it gives me great pleasure to introduce Bronwyn Field, who is a former student at Erindale College and graduated in the class of 1996. Bronwyn is currently a First Assistant Secretary to the Portfolio Strategies Division at the Commonwealth Department of Health and Aged Care. Since joining Health in 2019, Bronwyn has contributed to the COVID-19 response, including putting in place funding for states for the public health response, designing a private hospital viability guarantee, and working across the government to assist in the effort to rebuild Australians' homes who were stranded overseas due to the pandemic. Her efforts in the COVID-19 responses have been recognised, with Bronwyn now a recipient of the Public Service Medal. Bronwyn has held a number of senior executive positions at various Commonwealth agencies, with a vast majority of the time in Indigenous affairs. Today, Bronwyn will share with us her insights from her career and how she identified, prepared and took on opportunities that came her way. Could you please join your hands and welcome Bronwyn Field to the stage?
Thank you, Gary. Firstly, a huge congratulations to the year of 2022 and reaching your graduation. I was reflecting on Danielle's remarks about what happened this year and what you've had to experience with the worldwide events, but I'm also struck about year 11, where you actually cope with remote learning, you lost time with friends and loved ones, and really it's a huge testament and resilience that you actually managed to get here, more than I had to cope with in my college years. So it's interesting that the first day I walked into the foyer of Erindale College, the smell of the chlorine from the pool and the many students milling around was quite overwhelming. I was wolf whistled in the foyer by the many, many jocks sitting there. Certainly made an interesting impact on the first day, especially as a young 16-year-old, and I'd come from an all-girls school with very, very small numbers of students where we were ruled by bells and uniforms. My 2 years at Erindale really was the start of my journey to figure out who I was, what I loved doing, and what I should pursue in my career. I hold fond memories of my time here, and I actually can honestly say it was the best 2 years of my schooling life. As Gary said, I graduated in 1996, so it gives you a bit of an idea of actually how old I am. I was a bit of an all-rounder, never really excelled at any one subject while I was here. I liked English and history, begrudgingly did biology because my parents told me I needed it on my Year 12 certificate, found out I had an affinity for numbers, and I loved to dance, where I actually independently choreographed and self-directed a dance show while I was here. And then as Year 12 came around, the inevitable question occurred: what do I want to be when I grow up? I was pretty adamant I wanted to be a teacher, a dance teacher actually. I was so adamant that off I went and I actually auditioned at the University of Western Sydney to study a dance degree. My mother and father, as you can imagine, maybe thought this wasn't the right direction for me. So Mum suggested, maybe you should think about a broad-based degree and then you can think about specialising in education after. I sulkily did listen to that advice. I begrudgingly changed my preferences for university and I put ANU first to do a double degree in Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Accounting. To this day, I still have no idea whether I would have got into that dance degree. Who knows? I could have been a world-class dance teacher. Probably not. With this changing plan, I actually started to worry, am I going to get a good enough university entrance score to get into the university degree I wanted? So off I took myself to Barry. Barry was the student career counsellor here at the school. He dutifully worked out my entrance score that I would likely get, and the advice was just enough to get in. And he asked the question, what have you applied to do? I mentioned my choice of arts and accounting, to which he commented, Bronwyn, that really surprises me. Arts, yes, but I had not actually seen you studying accounting. And the one thing you need to remember is you need to do what interests you rather than what you think will make you employable. I dismissed that advice. What on earth would Barry know? And as I finished my first semester at ANU, where I was now withdrawing from accounting, as I had been failing, I got about 20% on my accounting tests. And then I thought, gee, Barry was right. And I actually loved my arts degree. And then it made me start to realise that you have to make decisions based on what you love and want to do. And this is when I started to learn about truth tellers. Truth tellers are those people who tell you who you are when you cannot see it yourself. They come in various forms. They can be parents, friends, teachers and colleagues. I have had many over the years, and their collective wisdoms and insights have actually helped me to get where I am today. It was during university that I started to gain a deep interest and understanding of the Australian political system. This, coupled with doing Australian history, I more and more started to want to be within the system in some way. Not as a politician, but I wanted to be able to influence the politicians. I also became acutely aware of social justice issues and the inequities of our society. I wanted to make a difference in what little way I could, so I could improve people's lives, even in the smallest degree. As I was finishing university, I remember considering my employment options and looked into the job ads. Again, I know my age. And there was two opportunities. One was a graduate program in the ACT government, and one was being an official parliamentary guide. I was also still tossing up whether I did actually still want to be a teacher. The parliamentary guide job came quickly, and there I was walking into the public foyer of Parliament House, meeting my new employers. To my absolute horror, I had to wear an air hostess-looking uniform, but I did get to witness question time and got to know the history of that beautiful building. It was in the corridors of Parliament House that I started to feel that this path actually might be the right one. I also had to take around many school groups, and I remember one day there was one particular school group that was particularly rude and obnoxious. I got so over them, halfway through I abruptly finished the tour, told the teachers to exit them, and I left the tour. The school did complain about me. I did get a talking to from my supervisors, but I did decide in that moment, maybe being a teacher was not what I should be doing. So hats off to you teachers. It's an absolute vocation to provide guidance, education and support to help us all grow. And so started my career progression in the public service, which has now seen me become a senior executive. I have actually leaned into working in the social policy field. I have provided advice on things like family tax benefit. I've provided briefing support to the ministers to be at meetings with his state territory counterparts. I've worked in a minister's office, worked in Indigenous affairs and now health. I have mostly held policy and budget roles throughout my career. This has been a very deliberate choice on my part because I want to actually shape what governments put in place for Australia. I wanted to influence the direction of this country. And in the public service, the more senior you get, the more influence you have, which is what has driven me to look for the career progression I have had. And it has not always been easy, and the higher up you go, the more critical the work and the more challenging it becomes. My work on the COVID-19 response has been both rewarding and terrifying at the same time, and it has pushed me out of my comfort zone, and I have faced challenges. I remember before a long weekend in the second half of 2020, I received a phone call around 4 p.m. on the Friday from my boss. She said, "Oh, Bronwyn, government wants to establish a dedicated quarantine centre in the NT so that stranded Australians overseas can come home." No one in government actually wants to do it because of all the Victorian quarantine issues happening at the time. And I told our minister we would do it. I gulped into the phone. A pause occurred and she said, "Oh, so can you just work across the Commonwealth to get that sorted over the weekend? To land an agreement to establish a quarantine centre?" Oh, and in the final moments of that discussion, she also said the first plane's due to arrive in 2 weeks. As the phone was hung up, I sat stunned. I knew nothing of how to establish a quarantine centre. Nearly all of my team were away for the long weekend, and I saw one of my branch heads walking by, so I ran out and said, "Stop, are you here this weekend?" She said, "Yes." And there became a 2-team member to set up Howard Springs in the NT so we could bring Australians home. In that moment, I knew I had to actually leverage other people's expertise, and I couldn't do this alone. I was experienced in negotiating contracts with state governments, but not the rest of it. I needed clinical advice. What do we need to ensure a quarantine service would stop the virus getting into the NT community? I marshalled the Chief Nurse and Midwifery Officer in the department who was trained in emergency management and also could do good infection prevention and control. I needed public health advice, and luckily people in my department had already figured out how long do people need to quarantine, what services would be needed, and what does quarantining look like. I needed facility management and security advice, so off I went to the Department of Defence, the Australian Defence Force and the Australian Federal Police who helped me there. I needed a plane to be able to land, and then I figured out there was a RAF base right near Howard Springs. I also needed the Northern Territory to manage the facility and all the operations of that centre. So off I went and designed a contract and started those contract negotiations. I also did need a plane and people in the plane to get home. Luckily for me, the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade were already deeply into organising this. Over the weekend and within 3 days, I managed to draft an agreement and I started to work across the Commonwealth to get everyone in a room to get this sorted. It really struck me that it was really the goodwill of many people across the public service who came together to actually get this done. That it wasn't my expertise that came to the fore, it was everybody else's. And so in October 2020, the first flight landed into Howard Springs and it returned 160 Australians home from London. By the time Australia's borders opened, 22,000 Australians were returned home and they all quarantined there. This is one of the reasons that I was put forward and awarded the Public Service Medal, which I received from the Governor-General and was on the Australia's Day Honours list. It was in that moment that reminded me why I joined the public service, is that I played a small part in an operation which spanned multiple government departments, the Northern Territory Government, and we actually improved 22,000 people's lives by bringing them home. And so just to wrap up, just a few things to remember on your journey. You need to do what love and fulfills you. The reality is you're often more at work than you're at home. Find what makes you want to get up each day, whether it's being a cabinet maker, a hairdresser, a lawyer, doctor, scientist, or excelling in the sport of your choice. You need to find balance. I've not always been the best at this, and certainly during the pandemics I have worked very, very long hours late into the night. I have sacrificed bedtime stories with my children and dinners, but for me, I have made sure my weekends are sacred, and that's for me and the family. Success can mean absolutely many different things. For me, it was to be a senior executive to have influence, but for others, it may be important to have time with your family or extracurricular pursuits. It is also okay to say no to opportunities. Opportunities in your life will abound. There have been many times in my career where I have been asked to take on roles or been offered a more senior level or go to a job that I have just not felt was right for me. And you will have different phases of your life when you can lean into your job, and at times you can't. And then have your truth tellers and your champions by your side. Listen to people and their advice, and you're going to have to sift through what to take on and what not to. I have in my career sometimes chosen a job which may not have been exactly what I had planned on doing, but I was able to work with those who championed me. This has been crucial in my progression in the public service. So that's enough from me, but a huge congratulations again. I wish you good luck and good fortune. Enjoy your summer break and have a lovely Christmas. Thank you.
Thank you, Bronwyn. We will now commence the presentation of the special awards to Year 12 for 2022. The students who will be receiving these awards have excelled in their academic studies as well as in their respective fields of interest. They have dedicated hours of hard work and commitment to achieve outstanding results. They are to be commended for their efforts, and it is obvious that they have continued to excel, much like those who have gained similar awards in the past, and we know that they have inspired the Year 11's classmates to also pursue excellence.
These special award winners receive, as part of their award, a gift or a cheque from supporters of public education, including the Erindale College P&C, the Australian Defence Force, Ampol Australia, Canberra Mathematical Association, the Rotary Club, and the Tuggeranong Community Council. We thank these groups for their generous contributions.
The first award winner we are recognising at this time will receive the English and Languages Prize. Please welcome Andrea Stapp from our English and Languages Academy to the stage to announce this award, and Mr. Paul Stiles, Erindale College Board Chair, will present the award.
Tēnā koutou katoa. This prize was established to recognise the outstanding abilities of one of our graduating students in the English and Languages faculty. The recipient of this year's prize is Callum Faulkner. Callum's responses to texts demonstrates curiosity about the world, about literature, a desire to engage with the research and ask, what if, and where to next? It matters what stories tell stories. It matters what thoughts think thoughts, Donna Haraway tells us. I've been lucky enough to teach 12T this semester and to watch Callum's creative process up close through the drafting of both poetry and analytical writing in response to a unit about eco-criticism. What I've witnessed is a committed and collaborative thinker who is honing creative and critical skills that will serve him well in his future studies at university, and equally, his material engagement with the world. Please join me again in congratulating the winner of the 2022 English and Languages Prize, Callum Faulkner.
The next award presented is the Humanities Prize. Can I ask Sally Harridan to the stage to announce this award?
Good evening, everyone. The Humanities Prize is given to a student in recognition of their commitment and excellence across 2 or more subjects in the humanities discipline. The recipient of this year's prize is Jordan Owen. Jordan has demonstrated outstanding commitment and achievement in her studies in the Humanities Academy. She has shown continuous growth throughout the 2 years in legal studies, business and global studies. Jordan actively sought and implemented feedback to produce work of the highest quality. In addition to high achievement in these courses, Jordan also enthusiastically engaged with a range of humanities activities beyond the classroom to enrich her learning. Please join me in congratulating Jordan once again.
Thank you, Sally and Paul, and congratulations, Callum and Jordan. Jaron Worsley from the Technology and Creative Arts Academy will announce the next 2 awards, and Chris Hanger, Erindale College PNC President, will present the awards.
The Technology Prize is awarded to a student who has demonstrated a high level of achievement, commitment and passion in one or more of the following courses: food studies, hospitality, design and graphics, design and textiles, timber products and metal products. It is with great pleasure that I announce this award goes to Michaela Walsh. Michaela has been an exemplary student in hospitality and is the first student to successfully achieve 3 hospitality vocational qualifications within their studies at Erindale College: a Certificate 1 in Hospitality, a Certificate 2 in Hospitality and a Certificate 2 in Kitchen Operations. Michaela has demonstrated great knowledge and capabilities, great leadership capabilities within the classroom and has successfully transferred knowledge from work within the industry to the classroom environment. She has volunteered in all extracurricular catering opportunities throughout the 2 years and has regularly taken photographs at school events. Michaela has extended the boundaries of her learning by selecting projects that have shown a high level of skill and should see her to be an asset in any workplace in the future. Congratulations, Michaela. The Arts Prize. To receive this award, a student must excel in more than one area of the creative arts. It is with great pleasure that I announce Emily Ball as the recipient of the Erindale College Arts Prize for 2022. Emily has shown dedication to exploring and developing her creative abilities across subjects by engaging enthusiastically in music, visual arts and dance. In all 3 areas of study, she has demonstrated a conscientious and diligent work ethic, showing her strength as an independent learner who seeks challenge and continually strives to improve. Emily has performed in numerous assemblies for both dance and music, as well as performing in dance festival and both dance and music showcases. Emily's artworks can be seen on display in the foyer tonight. Emily is a natural leader in the classroom and her positive attitude contributes to a nurturing learning environment where ideas can thrive. Congratulations, Emily.
Thank you, Jerron and Chris. Helen Clark from our Compass Academy will now announce and present the next award.
This prize is awarded to a student who has demonstrated a high level of achievement and commitment and passion for learning. The recipient of this award is Thomas Dunlop. Tom has consistently demonstrated self-motivation to complete work to a high standard. Tom values education and during his time at Erindale College has shown outstanding self-advocacy when seeking support and achieving his goals. We wish Thomas all the best at the University of Canberra next year. Congratulations.
Thank you and congratulations, Thomas. Graham Cook, Mathematics, Science and IT Academy Leader, and Gary Lawson, Deputy Principal, will announce and present the next 2 awards.
Thank you, Ashley. I'll begin by announcing the winner of the Canberra Mathematical Association Medal for Excellence in Mathematics. This medal is presented each year to an outstanding student who has completed a double major in specialist mathematics, the most rigorous and challenging course available here. The winner of the Excellence in Mathematics Medal for 2022 is Callum Faulkner. Callum is an enthusiastic and talented student of mathematics with exceptional perception and understanding. He is articulate and confident, and he approaches his studies diligently and with determination. Callum's talents and understanding grew exponentially over the last 2 years, achieving some outstanding results. Congratulations, Callum. The Science and Information Technology Prize is awarded to a student who has demonstrated excellence in more than one subject in the fields of science and information technology. The recipient of the Science and Information Technology Prize for 2022 is Lex Maniti. Over their years at Erindale College, Lex has demonstrated dedication to their studies in science and information technology. In addition to completing majors in physics, IT and a double major in specialist mathematics, they challenged themselves further by pursuing the ANU Extension Astrophysics course. Throughout their learning, Lex has always shown a desire to deeply understand new concepts through questioning and reflection. They have demonstrated resilience throughout their learning and have been an active and engaged learner. Congratulations, Lex. The next award from the Math, Science and IT is the ANU Psychology Award, and it reflects our relationship with the ANU Research School of Psychology at ANU, so we thank them for their support. The recipient of this year's prize is Brooke Jones. Brooke has worked consistently throughout the past 2 years in psychology and always sought to achieve her best. Her capabilities and achievements have not been limited to academic achievement, with her positive influence in the classroom making her a role model for her peers. Brooke has a bright future to look forward to, and we wish her every success. Congratulations, Brooke. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Graham and Gary. Mark Armstrong, Deputy Principal, and Liz Churton, our college social worker, will announce and present the next award.
The next awards are the Erindale Sports Academy Sports Stars of the Year. These awards recognise members of the talented sports program who in 2022 have demonstrated the most outstanding sporting achievements and performances whilst displaying impeccable personal attributes. The 2022 Male Sports Star of the Year is Mario Baldwin. Mario is a downhill mountain biker who has represented Australia on multiple occasions across the globe throughout the year. Congratulations, Mario. The 2022 Female Sports Star of the Year is awarded to Georgia Willie. Georgia is a dual international representing Australia in Rugby League and Rugby Union Sevens. She has recently signed with the Canberra Raiders in their inaugural NRLW team. Congratulations, Georgia. Mario and Georgia were both recognised at the Talented Sports Program presentation in November, but we wish to acknowledge their contribution to the Talented Sports Program again this evening. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Mario and Georgia.
Thank you, Liz and Mark. Our next awards are the Rotary Joan Kelly Memorial Dance Awards. We invite Brian Kilder and John Britton to the stage to present these awards.
First of all, the beginning of the rest of your adult life starts today, and congratulations to everyone. In relation to the Rotary Club of Tuggeranong's Dance Awards, the Dance Awards are named after Joan Kelly, who was a ballerina in principal roles in London. She married, came out to Australia, or New Zealand actually, and eventually came to Australia with her husband Ron, who was a long-term 40 years plus Rotarian. Both of them passed away a few years ago and left a legacy to present to this college for Dance Awards. This year it is shared. Can I announce that Madison Chan and Jake Keane are the recipients. Pass that there. Hang on.
Congratulations, Jake and Madison, and thank you, Brian and John. Mrs. Helen Whitcomb, Deputy Principal of Erindale College and Manager Tuggeranong Sustainable Living Trades Training Centre, will now announce the recipient for the Australian School-Based Apprenticeship Awards and the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Award, and Claire Momchalovic, our ASVA Coordinator, will present the awards.
The recipients of the Australian School-Based Apprenticeship Awards have been identified by their employers as excellent candidates. The feedback from their workplace was consistently of a high standard, and their attributes of time management, customer service, attentiveness and hard working were outstanding. They have achieved this while successfully maintaining the requirements of their academic packages. The recipient of the Female Australian School-Based Apprenticeship Award is Almira Abdullali Sabandi for completing her Certificate 3 in hairdressing. Congratulations. And what beautiful hair. The recipient of the Male Australian School-Based Apprenticeship Award is Lucas O'Day, completing his Certificate 3 in carpentry. Congratulations to both Elmira and Lucas. The next award is a special award that recognises the talents and achievements of one of our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander students. This award is presented annually. The award is for outstanding commitment to learning. The recipient of this award has undertaken a broad range of challenging tertiary subjects such as English, mathematics applications, health and wellbeing and human biology. He is an active member of Erindale College Talented Sports Program in the Code of Rugby League. In addition, this recipient has taken on leadership roles across the college, such as speaking at our assemblies and co-hosting this year's NAIDOC event. The recipient of the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Award for Outstanding Commitment to Learning is Keenan Nagus. Congratulations, Keenan.
Congratulations, Almira, Lucas and Keenan on your achievements. Thank you, Claire. I'll ask Helen to remain on stage to help with the presentation of our next awards.
I now invite Deputy Principal Gary Lawson back to the stage to introduce and present the next awards.
Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. The Australian Defence Force Long-Term Leadership and Teamwork Award is an award of excellence presented to a student across our country and is awarded in recognition of leadership of young people. The winner of the Australian Defence Force Long-Term Award for 2022 is Nakia Pankaz. Nakia receives the Australian Defence Force Leadership and Teamwork Award through her ability to set goals and work with others in striving to achieve them. Her passion to make a difference was demonstrated through her active involvement in winning the ACT School Adaptive City Hackathon, successfully completing the University of Canberra's Anatomy and Physiology H course, and her leadership in the Erindale College Market Day. Congratulations, Nakia. The next Australian Defence Force Award is the Future Innovators Award. The Future Innovators Award is awarded to students who demonstrate innovation and learning in the fields of science, technology, engineering and mathematics. The winner of this award goes to Callum Faulkner. Callum receives this award through her demonstration of innovation and learning in the fields of English T, physics and specialist mathematics. While he has demonstrated exceptional critical thinking and problem-solving skills in practical and research tasks, he also enjoys transferring these skills to extracurricular activities. Lateral thinking and passion for STEM, like Callum's, will help ensure a bright future for our nation. Congratulations. Okay, while I'm on a roll, I'm going to announce the Tuggeranong Community Council Community Service Award. And we do thank Jeffrey Bowler for coming today. So if you'd like to stand up and present, that would be awesome. They do a wonderful job for the Tuggeranong community, and I'd just like to thank them for coming tonight. Okay, so the winner for the Tuggeranong Community Council Community Service Award goes to Bella Brennan. Bella's commitment to serve her community through her senior secondary years at Erindale College was clearly evidenced through her participation in the Talented Dance and Talented Sports program, where Bella has performed in various college activities and special events, along with coaching younger students in community sport and volunteering her time to assist in the primary school setting. Bella's commitment to serving her community encourages and models high levels of enthusiasm that allows others to do their best in their endeavours. Congratulations, Bella.
Thank you, Jeffrey and Gary. Sally Harridan and Mark Armstrong will announce the next awards, the Erindale College Academic Excellence Awards and the Year 12 Graduates with Honours Awards.
I'd like to present the following students who received Erindale College Academic Excellence Awards. These are awarded to students who have excelled across a range of subjects in Year 12 with a minimum of 7 A's on their BSSS Senior Secondary Certificate. If you could please hold your applause until the entire group are on the stage. This year's recipients are Molly Chidgey, Forrest Davis, Callum Faulkner, Alexandra Hinson, Jake Keane, Jordan Owen, Dane Postuma and Brian Small. At Erindale, graduation with honours is awarded to students in recognition of their pursuit of extension and enrichment opportunities, in addition to high academic achievement. Students that graduate with honours have engaged in a range of extracurricular activities such as leadership, design thinking, teamwork, problem solving, community service, competitions, or development of skills in workshops of students' choice, such as STEM, literature, humanities, or the arts. These students have also each demonstrated their learning through the development of a personal e-portfolio. This process has enabled some powerful self-reflection and evidence of their honours learning journey here at Erindale College. The following students have graduated with honours in Year 12 2022. Congratulations to Nora Gonham. Alexandra Hinson. Fatima Humal. Jordan Owen. Nakia Pankaz. And Maliha Youssef, who was unable to join us this evening.
Thank you, Sally. Mark, could you please remain on stage? Our principal, Danielle Banks, will announce the next series of awards.
It was my privilege to attend the BSSS Excellence Ceremony at the Canberra Theatre on Monday for these students who received these awards. But I'm going to invite these students to come up on stage to receive a certificate of recognition from the college to celebrate those achievements. I will announce the students and I will ask you to hold your applause till the end of the group who's all on stage. So I would like to invite Jordan Owen for winning the BSSS Excellence in Academic Studies Award, Michaela Welsh for winning the Community Service Award, Lucas O'Day for winning the BSSS Vocational Studies Award, and Regan Carr for winning the BSSS Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Award. Please congratulate these students for their excellence. Thank you. Our next major award is the Ampol All-Rounder Award. And this award is presented to a graduating Year 12 student who excels in a diversity of roles as a student, as a community advocate, and as a sports person. And this year, the recipient is Amber Heslop. Amber has been a student at Erindale College since Year 10, where she approached her learning with determination to improve and succeed. A successful student both in the classroom and on the sporting fields in her chosen sport of Taekwondo, Amber recently graduated from the University of Canberra Accelerated Pathways program, as well as completing a tertiary Year 12 package. Amber is the current Australian champion in her chosen sport of Taekwondo for her weight category, having recently won the gold medal at the Australian Championships. Amber is also involved in coaching and mentoring younger athletes at Forzo Taekwondo. Amber has been a role model within the classroom and within her training as a member of the Talented Sports program. In her time at Erindale, Amber has always strived to be the best athlete and student that she can be and has demonstrated the qualities of an outstanding all-rounder. Congratulations, Amber. Our next award is the final and most prestigious award for the evening because this is the Ducks of Erindale College for 2022. And this is awarded to the student who achieves the highest Australian Tertiary Admissions rank, or ATAR, as identified by the Board of Senior Secondary Studies. To achieve this award, the winner must have an exemplary record across their academic program and have performed admirably in the moderating exam conducted in October. And the recipient for the award of Ducks of Erindale College in 2022 is Callum Faulkner. Callum was recognised at the BSSS Excellence Ceremony at the Canberra Theatre on Monday and has achieved outstanding results to allow him entrance to any of the Australian universities and indeed many around the world. He's a dedicated student who's completed a very demanding academic program in specialist mathematics, English, physics and digital technologies and music. Callum has always set high expectations for his academics and has a genuine love of learning and a thirst for knowledge. Congratulations again, Callum.
Thank you, Mark and Danielle. Congratulations to all our Excellence Award recipients. Please join me in acknowledging the Erindale College Special Award winners and the recipients of the BSSS Recognition of Excellent Awards, the Academic Excellence Awards and the Erindale College Year 12 with Honours Awards for 2022. We will now be entertained by Erin Hawker and Audrey McGrail-Bader performing For Good, accompanied by Emily Bull on the keyboard.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Now I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine, my being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a sky bird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you've blamed me for. But then I guess we know there's blame it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes us by, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better, because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
Thank you, Erin and Emily, and Audrey. The graduating Year 12 students will now be presented with their Year 12 ACT Senior Secondary Certificates. Please reserve your applause until the end of each group of students. The first group of students will be introduced by Tiana Liddell, and our Principal Danielle Banks will present students with their certificates.
Our first student is Imogen Gregg, who is unfortunately not able to be here with us this evening. Jessica Baker. Madison Chan, receiving a Rotary Joan Kelly Memorial Dance Award, Achievement in Dance A, Achievement in Essential English A. Lexi Guzzi. Erin Hawker. Brock Kershaw. Rebecca Nelson. Henry Leo Kraus. Barakat Mahmood, receiving a Certificate 3 in Fitness. Isabel Bennett, Achievement in Legal Studies A. Janaea Brookman. Reese Brown. Lanisha Davis. Kalili Douglas. Seth Hagan, receiving a Commitment in Contemporary Mathematics A. Keenan Nagas, receiving the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Award for Outstanding Commitment to Learning Achievement in Contemporary English A, Commitment in Contemporary English A, and Commitment in Biology A. And Tapora Vana, Achievement in Contemporary English A. Please join me in congratulating the following Year 12 graduates. Our next group of students begins with Abby Carter. Forrest Davis, Erindale College Academic Excellence Award, Certificate 2 in Active Volunteering, Achievement in Contemporary English M, Achievement in History M, and Achievement in Information Technology A. Brodie Hayes. Owen Corcoran, Commitment in Contemporary Mathematics M. Jay Firth, Commitment in Contemporary English M. William Galley and Timothy Hutchins, Commitment in Visual Arts M. Elmira Abdullali Sarbandi, Australian School-Based Apprenticeship Award for the ASBA Female. Lara Ahmadi. Casey Bennett. Talia Coleman, receiving Commitment in Pathways to Work and Learning A. Eamon Cates. Ella Conkley. Diego Madrid. Cameron Bugden-Vaughan. Caitlin Lucas. Jack McCardle. Please join me in congratulating the following group of Year 12 graduates. Our next group of Year 12 graduates begins with Samuel Cordell Smith, a Certificate 2 in Hospitality, Commitment in Hospitality Industry C. Maylee King, Commitment in Essential English A. Jessica Mule, Danshe Nikoloska, Alexander Stefanowski, Theodora Alexoska, Bella Gangu, Achievement in Human Biology A, Commitment in Psychology A, Commitment in Social and Community Work A. Sienna Gardner, Ashley Louise Hans, Annalise Tonner-Dixon, Madeline Butchers, Erin Cooper, Riley Fleming, Casey Prudy, Isaac Strecker, Abdullah Rahman Yassir, who's receiving a commitment in Business A, Crystal Bowers, Alana Goldstraw. Thank you, Mitchell. Anthony Kitrozowski, Robert Bristescu. Tara Hoffman, who is receiving a Certificate 3 in Business, Achievement in Business A, Commitment in Photography A. Joel Rapson and Jaden Stefanowski. Shannon Kenny. Emily Purick. Please join me in congratulating the following group of Year 12 graduates. The next group of Year 12 graduates begins with Annabella Beresavage, Sarah Burridge, Bella Drew, Michaela Welsh, the Technology Prize, BSSS Recognition of Excellence Community Service Award, Certificate 1 and 2 in Hospitality, Certificate 2 in Kitchen Operations, Achievement in Photography A and Achievement in Hospitality Industry C. James Callender, Certificate 3 in Fitness. Aidan Cook. Lachlan Warren. Sam Crowther. Samuel Edwards. Lincoln Picker. Amber Graham, Alana Herstick and Spencer Kinber. Please join me in congratulating the following group of Year 12 graduates.
Jodie Beaumont will introduce the next group to receive their certificates.
Our first student is Jessie Aurora. Emily Ball receives the Arts Prize, Achievement in Talented Dance Program A, Achievement in Visual Arts T, Commitment in Music T, and Commitment in Mathematical Applications T. Jay Berman, Commitment in Flight A, and Commitment in Physical Education A. Jamie Bowles, Achievement in Earth and Environmental Science A. Ash Bunn. Jeno Saruti, Ollie Chifley, Achievement in Social and Community Work A. Riley Coonan, Commitment in Media T. Charlotte Elliott. Lucas Elstoff. Mohammed Esmapour. Callum Faulkner. Ducks of Erindale College. The Canberra Mathematical Association Medal for Excellence in Mathematics, ADF Future Innovators Award, the English and Languages Prize, Erindale College Academic Excellence Award, and Achievement in English T, Achievement in Physics T, and Achievement in Specialist Mathematics T. Nora Gonham, graduating with honours and commitment in Human Biology T. Blake Hambrook. Ellie Harris. Blade Hollier. Fatima Hamal, graduating with honours. Jake Keane, Rotary Joan Kelly Memorial Dance Award, Erindale College Academic Excellence Award, and Achievement in Dance T. Ivica Majetic. Owen McColgan. Jack Parak-Cullen, Certificate 3 in Fitness. Benjamin Ryan. Sophie Taunton. Maliha Youssef, graduating with honours, commitment in Chemistry T and commitment in Specialist Mathematics T. Please congratulate these students. Sienna Burney. Alicia Carter. Ashley Corneliuson. Tyler Donlan, Certificate 3 in Fitness and Achievement in Specialist Methods T. Alexandra Hinson, graduating with honours, Erindale College Academic Excellence Award, Achievement in Exercise Science T and Achievement in Sports Development A. Brooke Jones, ANU Psychology Award, Achievement in Psychology T and Achievement in Sociology T. Mario Kuzmanowski. Chelsea Lemon, Commitment in Global Studies T, Commitment in Legal Studies T and Commitment in Literature T. Lex Maniti, the Science and Information Technology Prize, Achievement in Information Technology T and Commitment in English T. Margaret Maloney, Commitment in Psychology T. Jordan Owen, graduating with honours, BSSS Recognition of Excellence for Academic Studies Award, the Humanities Prize, Erindale College Academic Excellence Award, and Achievement in Business T, Achievement in Global Studies T, Achievement in Legal Studies T, and Achievement in Literature T. Nakia Pankans, graduating with honours, the ADF Longtan Leadership and Teamwork Award and Commitment in Business T. Danny Riley, commitment in Dance Tea. Cody Selig, Certificate 2 in Sports and Recreation and commitment in Sport, Recreation and Leadership AV. Ryan Small, Erindale College Academic Excellence Award, Achievement in Human Biology T, Achievement in Timber Products A, Commitment in Exercise Science T, and Commitment in Specialist Methods T. Yindrik Stebatak, Certificate 3 in Fitness, Achievement in Media T. Cassidy Tando, Certificate 3 in Fitness. Jackson Tockley, Achievement in Flight A. Alina Vanterhoven, Commitment in History T. Abby Wills. Please congratulate these students. Christian Adoyi. Benjamin Allard. Leonard Allen, Achievement in Mathematical Applications T. Michael Armstrong, Commitment in Mathematical Methods T. Hayden Ashcroft. Emma Barclay. Thomas Bell. Finn Brennan, Commitment in Health and Wellbeing T, Commitment in History T. Samuel Chaseling. Romaine Chevreau. Jamie Cooper. Riley Cousins Foster. Thomas Dunlop, Compass Program Outstanding Commitment to Learning Prize, Achievement in Mathematical Methods T, Achievement in Psychology A, and Commitment in Physics T. Fuatino Fatua, Commitment in Sociology T. Amber Heslop, Ampol All-Rounder. Jamie Lee Kerrison. Beyonce Morella. William Page Allen, Commitment in Photography A. Layla Spackman. James White. Georgia Willie, Erindale College Female Sports Star of the Year. Michaela Wood. Please congratulate these students.
I will now invite Dan Hawke to introduce the next group of students to receive their certificates.
Anthony Blazewski, Sarah Constable, Ryan Crampton, Jackson Crow, Commitment in Legal Studies, Certificate 2 in Sport and Recreation. Ryan Crow, Tarek Ezzet, Rawiri Gold Mackay, Nako Hunaha, Jet James, Tupo Latu, Isaiah Osei, Mitchell Barnes, Thomas Brozick, Mate Bushek, Robert John Casey, Achievement in Metal Products. Jake Markovich, Stephen Noveski, and Connor Thorgood. Congratulations to these students. Next group of students, Mena Biscotti. Poppy Kaplik, Certificate 2 in Sport and Recreation, Achievement in Sport, Recreation and Leadership. Stephanie Selesky, Certificate 2 in Sport and Recreation. Alicia Rawiri Venables. Shania Seton. Tamsin Welsh. Max Benich, Certificate 3 in Fitness, Commitment in Essential Mathematics. Bella Brennan, Tuggeranong Community Council Community Service Award, Certificate 3 in Fitness, Commitment in Talented Dance Program. Marnie Malkay, Commitment in Human Biology. Taylor Nash, Lucas O'Day, Australian School-Based Apprenticeship Award and BSSS Recognition of Excellence Vocational Studies Award. Dane Postuma, Erindale College Academic Excellence Award, Certificate 3 in Fitness, Achievement in Essential Mathematics. Matthew Rebus, Certificate 2 in Sport and Recreation. Charlotte Roach. Cheo Robinson, and Ethan Stewart Nankaro. Round of applause for these students. Clayton Anderson, Commitment in Timber Products. Jared Boyd Glover. Jaden Kay. Moses Prescott. Joshua Prokopovich. Isaac Sefo. Corey Thompson, Commitment in Metal Products. Jackson Vanderboss. Campbell Willie. Zachary Williams. Daniel Wright, Certificate 2 in Sport and Recreation. Well done to these Year 12 students. Jack Anderson, Certificate 2 in Sport and Recreation. Joshua Britt Zenon, Certificate 2 in Sport and Recreation. Regan Carr, BSS Recognition of Excellence, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Award, and Commitment in Sports Development. Ben Castle. Jack Clutterbuck, Certificate 2, Sport and Recreation. Jordan Eddy, Certificate 2 in Sport and Recreation. Siomani Luluai. Joshua Lowe. Ben McSpadden. Paulie Monta. William O'Malley, Certificate 2 in Sport and Recreation. Trey Robinson Beatty. Jonah Sullivan and Tangi Matatai Tuariki, Certificate 3 in Fitness. Congratulations to these Year 12 students. Mario Baldwin, Erindale College Male Sports Star of the Year. Brody Cheng. Leonidas Dritzis. Jaden Ibarak King. Samantha MacArthur. Audrey McGrail-Bader, commitment in music industry. New class. Corey Sattler. Declan Scrivener. Samuel Toll. Jessica Boxall-Mao. Molly Chidgey, Erindale College Academic Excellence Award. Jasmine Claven, Achievement in Pathways to Work and Learning. Lara Cosgrove, Talia Eldridge, Jennifer McInerney, commitment in drama, commitment in media. Vika Nagata, commitment in food studies. Corfai Perry. Sophie Tyndale. Chelsea Williams. Sean Warren, achievement in contemporary mathematics. Seth Hagan. And Jay Berman. Well done to all these Year 12 students. And you may sit down.
Let's give another round of applause to this year's outstanding graduating group. I will now call upon Jordan Owen and Jake Keane to give the Year 12 address.
Hello parents, guests and teachers, and an extra warm hello to our fellow peers, the graduating class of 2022.
It's crazy to think that today marks the official end of 13 years of schooling and that we are all leaving to enter the real world. The past few years have definitely been a whirlwind, full of many challenges but more opportunities. Our grade has collectively grown together from sitting in this theatre at the beginning of last year as a group of reserved students full of so many dreams, ideas and thoughts, to now a year group full of laughter, smiles and fun, but still full of dreams waiting to be chased.
Our year group is quite special, unique and diverse. College seemed daunting and the end seemed far away, but little did we know our futures were already being formed. Everyone graduating today is going to do incredible things, even if they do not know it yet. Some chasing their sports dreams and representing regions, some athletes and dancers moving interstate for their big break, some committing to an apprenticeship or trade, and some enrolling in their dream course at university. It is proven in this that life is truly what you make of it, and you can do anything you put your mind to.
When Jake and I came to Erindale College in Year 10, the school was rich in opportunity. Not only were TSP, TDP and honours all on the cards, but the opportunity to learn outside of the classroom was significant. One of the values of Erindale is working with others, and we definitely had the opportunity to do this. It encourages us to reciprocate working with others in the real world through using empathy, communicating with others and collaborating. Whilst we did learn what the powerhouse of the cell was, how to find the equation of a line and write poetry that told stories, more importantly, we learned about ourselves, our futures and our passions for the world. We learned that college isn't just about the work and achieving a high grade, it's about finding ourselves, our people and our friends.
But what really sets Erindale apart from the rest is the community value. The people are the heart of the school, and the energy truly radiates throughout the whole environment. We are proud to be a part of this community and value the connection we share as friends. To think that we all came from different backgrounds, ended up in the same place, formed some lifelong friendships and built memories that will last a lifetime. Whilst lockdown and COVID restricted us from whole cohort events, it is evident through our end-of-year celebrations that we have come together in such a short amount of time.
It's no secret that everyone here today has faced some of the world's toughest challenges. From fires to COVID to more natural disasters, we really did see it all. But through this, we recognise that everyone sitting here today did not do it alone. It was through our incredible parents and carers that we were enabled this opportunity, through their constant support that we were able to make it through the end, and through their guidance from the beginning or any point of our lives that we have collectively ended up here today. It was through our teachers, support staff, coaches and mentors that we were able to excel in our ability, develop our skills and build lifelong knowledge. But most importantly, it was through each other that we were able to learn the importance of friendship and connection, lean on each other when needed the most, and learn the true value of time spent with each other.
On behalf of all the graduates on stage tonight, we would like to thank our incredible teachers, coaches, faculties and support staff for their dedication to our learning and their extended commitment to ensuring we leave each class better than we entered. Thank you to our parents, families and carers for putting up with us in times where everything seemed impossible and graduating felt so far away. And thank you to everyone for their time where they instilled so much hope and love when we complained and struggled to comprehend our futures were quickly approaching.
The past few years have definitely prepared us for what's to come, but we have also learnt the importance of adaptability. We recognise the importance of this and are ready to take it on.
We wish our peers nothing but the best and every ounce of success. Our journeys are just the beginning, and your stories are your own to write. Congratulations to all on what is an incredible achievement.
To finish, a quote by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jordan and Jake. Can we welcome Danielle Banks, Principal of the College, to make some closing remarks?
All right, I would like to close this evening's ceremony on time and all by firstly thanking our wonderful Year 11 MC hosts for the night, Ashley Bowden and Joey Louis. Please join me. I'd like to thank our invited guests for taking time out of their busy schedules to be part of our fabulous celebration. Thank you. And a special thanks to my colleagues, to the teaching staff and school leaders and administrative staff, along with the Erindale Theatre staff who've organised and assisted with this evening's ceremony. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. And thank you too to you, the parents and community who are our partners in effective learning. And I know that you will be so proud tonight to see your child reach their pinnacle on their educational journey. Before we exit tonight, I'd like to explain how we will do this. The Year 12s on my left will exit the stairs on the left side of the theatre, and the students on the right will exit the stairs on the right side. Could parents please remain seated until the students have left the auditorium? I'd like to wish each and every one of you a safe, happy and enjoyable festive season, and ask you to now please join me in congratulating the Year 12 graduating students of 2022.